Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters in Islam, I'm recording this as an appeal, as an urgent appeal to all the Muslims in North America. Alhamdulillah, we are Muslims in a land that does not believe. We are Muslims in a land in which we have an answer to the ills which affect us. But how can we expect the teachings of Islam to spread if we do not get out and act with the people? Every day in the inner city, people are dying. People are being shot. People are being stabbed. People are being beat to death. And where are the Muslims? The Muslims are nowhere to be found. How can we expect to bring people to Islam, to tell people about Islam, to have credibility in the neighborhoods if we are not there? If we are not there. Islam spread through social movements. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one of the first things he preached when he received the wahi was equality. When he told the people of Mecca about equality, they had a fit. This is when the oppression began. Why? Because he was addressing a social injustice that was going on at the time. A master is equal to his servant. A non-Arab is equal to an Arab. A rich man is equal to a poor man. This is the core of Islam. Islam brings about peace to the society, and the only way to bring about that peace is if we interact. If we get out there and show the people, as well as tell the people what Islam has to offer. But if we do not get out there, then we are the ones to blame. Then we are the ones to blame. In the famous hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and I am paraphrasing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the angels to destroy a town. And when the angels went down, they recognized that there was a man who worshiped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who believed in Allah azza wa jal. So they asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, are we going to destroy this town while there's a man who worships you night and day? And Allah azza wa jal said, start with his house. Start with his house. Why? Because he knew the truth and did not get out there and tell the people the truth. And so how can we expect a different result than what happened to this man if we do the same thing that this man does, that this man did? My brothers and sisters, we all have a duty to play. We all have a duty to play. We can look at the past and learn from the mistakes, and we can look at the past and learn from what has worked. Islam, wherever it went and it spread, it took up a social cause. When Islam went to Malaysia, Indonesia, parts of Pakistan, parts of Asia, it hit upon a social role. Some of that was trading practices. When the Muslims from Yemen, when they went over across the seas and started trading with people, the people were so impressed with their business dealings that they said, what you have is better than what we have. What makes you so honest and what makes us so deceitful? Islam. So they got out and they talked about this thing. They showed the people a better way of life. And if we don't get out and show the people a better way of life and tell the people a better way of life, then we are responsible. And we are responsible. We have to unify and we have to get out there. This is an appeal to all my Muslim brothers, all my Muslim sisters, all those who seek to do good on this earth. We cannot continue to just pray 5 times a day, fast in the month of Ramadan, and go to the masajid during Ramadan for the Salat al-Eid. We have to get out there and do the work. If you want to see the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the land, that means you have to get out and work for it. Allah would not change the condition of a people until they change that which is in themselves. And so we must change that what is in ourselves. If we want the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have to dedicate ourselves to helping the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will send His help. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحُ. When will come the help of Allah and victory? The help of Allah and the victory will come is when the Muslims start to act like Muslims. When we get out there and do what believers are supposed to do. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.